Day 17 of my trip, day 7 of Jeju, last day in Aewol. Today we're going to Seogwipo, and I have about 10 minutes left of this Airbnb, but I still have 2 ice creams, so I'm spending that time to enjoy the view and to eat this. Here's today's outfit. Not planning on doing much today because I'm gonna be like moving around and stuff, but the view is just unbelievable. Oh, I love this place. We stopped eating the watermelon one once it got to like the bottom color, the red or whatever, because it tasted different and weird and had seeds or something. Anyways, we're on to this one. 5 minutes left.
It took a while to get all my shit down because I had so much. I had to take like 1 suitcase at a time, but I got my big suitcase, my little suitcase with all my souvenirs, my bag, computer bag, and a bag with all my extra food. And I called a taxi because I'm all the way on the other side of the island and I have so much stuff, so it was just much easier. And this road in the spring has like cherry blossoms lined up along it. It was so nice 2 years ago.
I'm gonna be honest, the place smells a little musty, especially if you open like any of the cabinets in the kitchen. It's like quite musty. Also, it looked like there were some toenails, like some toenail clippings or something. It's like, it really does not look like they cleaned this place. So that's kind of like, I don't know. Anyways, also I have to pay like a 300,000 won deposit, which is like 200 something USD for like whatever water, gas and stuff. And they were like, if you go over, we're gonna charge you. And it's like,
But they actually ended up not charging me the deposit because I don't have a Korean bank account. They were like, transfer it to this account number. And I was like, what? I don't. And they were like, oh, we'll come by to collect the deposit because I said I had cash, but they never came by to collect. So at the end, I gave them like $30 and it was all good.
I don't know, man. I don't know, for an Airbnb, whatever. Also, the thing is, I got here and there's no trash can. They said you have to do this trash yourself. And I was like, okay, are there like separate? I was like, is there even a trash can? There was no trash can. I found one. I found the trash can in there, in the laundry room. So I brought it over here and I put it down there. But there's only one. And I was like, and they were like, oh, the guests get their own bags. So I have to go buy trash bags.
Which, okay, sure, I'm here for a while, but it would have been nice to at least have like separate trash cans to put the trash bags in or to have one of each just to start.
For like recycle, for food waste, for general, which is like fucking annoying. Like if you're an Airbnb and there's like such complicated rules around the trash, you should at least provide the bags, I think. But whatever. Yeah, the place looks kind of dusty. It really doesn't seem like they've cleaned it recently. So maybe I'm gonna go buy some air freshener or something. I need air freshener. I need shampoo. Also, there was no soap in the bathroom. I brought my own soap, a little bar, thank goodness. Otherwise, there was like, that's like cleaning supplies or whatever. Like, that's so weird to me that you don't provide a trash can, trash bags, hand soap. I understand not providing like shampoo, conditioner, body wash. Oh, I need to get body wash too. I understand that, but like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Already, if I were to review this place right now, I'd probably give it like 3 stars because of the like, it doesn't smell awful, but it does smell a little musty. And look, I don't know, maybe this is normal, but that doesn't seem, I don't know, man. I don't know. Also, this is quite a steep drop. I feel like there should be like a little step or something. It goes up to my knee, you know? I don't know. Also, I've already had to kill a bug. Not great. It kind of looked like a tick. I don't know. That would be awful. They only said that there were bugs here, whatever, after I booked it, right before I checked in. There was nothing in the listing saying like, by the way, there's like a few bugs or whatever. And the mirror that they provided, I put it up here. It's dirty. Like, I feel like they could have at least, if they cleaned the place before I got here, maybe they could have just like wiped it down or something. I don't know. I didn't want to record on the bus because there was just a bunch of people there and I was like at the front and it was awkward. But as soon as I got off the bus, I was like, why is it so wet? It looks like it just rained. It was raining. It was actively raining. So I got my umbrella out and I had to walk. It was only like 4 minutes or whatever. But it's like bright outside and it's raining. Also, the lady here, I just couldn't hear her at first, like the music in the background was loud or whatever, and she's been talking to me in English now the whole time, but I'm responding in Korean, so.
It was nice because it wasn't busy and I just ordered on the screen myself, so that was simple. But I definitely felt noticed by the workers and they were like coming up to me like, oh, where are you from and stuff. And again, all English, and I'm responding only in Korean, like, please let me practice my Korean.
God damn. I don't know what I was expecting, but it definitely wasn't something this big.
That's what she said.
Okay, so they came and gave me an apron. Very nice, very nice. And this is the damage report. It doesn't look like I ate a lot, but I promise there are no noodles left in there. Whew, they spoke in English to me the whole time, except for at the end when they said 감사합니다, because I said 감사합니다. Anyways, I have 4 minutes of a walk to the bus stop, and the bus should be there in 5. Oh, also, it worked out perfectly. It seems that it stopped raining like right when I was done, so that's kind of what I was hoping for and counting on anyways. This is so cute. This is so Jeju. The tangerines or whatever, the stone. And look at the bus stop. Ah! Okay, now we're talking. This is the type of bus that I like. This setup, very accessible and not a lot of people. About the food, it was good. Would I get it again? Or would I go to that restaurant again? Probably not, but it's good to try things, so yay.
And then a bunch of school kids got on the bus, and I had an empty seat next to me, but no one took it. It was probably just because they were getting off really soon, but it didn't feel like that in the moment.
So I got to the Olive Young where I was trying to go to, but they didn't have a bathroom and I was like actually dying. So I put in the directions to like a public restroom. Didn't really lead me anywhere, but around the block I found this, what is it, a community service center, and there was a bathroom in there. It had toilet paper and soap and everything, like score. So now we can go to the Olive Young.
And all of those screaming kids that you hear just like on the loose roaming around the store in the way were Chinese. I'm not trying to say anything, but like I understand why Korean people are annoyed with Chinese tourists when they be acting like they were in that store that day. Oh my goodness. And afterwards I was really close to this market and I just kind of happened upon it when walking around. So I was like, okay, we'll take a look. And I decided to get some tteokbokki, so I went to the store and got some milk and a trash bag while I was at it. And this spot is just so cute. I was here 2 years ago in that spot and I remembered it and I came back and I was like, ooh, I just want to like be here for a minute. So that's what I did. And I thought this was smart, the little mini fans or whatever to keep the bugs away from the fish. There were a lot of little tourist shops in here. It was a very touristy area. Most of the shops had more or less the same thing, but there were a few with some good things. And here's the tteokbokki place I ended up going to. A lot of pictures of famous people and like signatures. I tried to look up a few signatures, but I didn't really know any of the people and the pictures were hard to like tell who it was if there was anyone I knew. So it was fine. I luckily got a table. There weren't that many tables. Ooh, but this fan was pissing me off. It wasn't on when I sat down and the lady literally came over and turned it on. And I was like, it was cooling down my food. It was messing up my hair. It was pissing me off.
Okay, the fan was pissing me off, so I just turned it off myself. I didn't turn it off, I just made it stationary, pointing away from me. I also tried to ask for a spoon to no avail. She just, if they don't think they understand you, they won't understand you, even if you speak Korean. It just be like that. So no spoon, but it's pretty good, so I think I'm gonna get one to go.
And here's my little setup. I got both my bags on the 2 chairs there, and I was facing a wall, so that was nice to have like a little bit of privacy while eating, but...
Okay, I got a thing at the Bulky to go, and it's crazy, the bus that it's telling me to go at, this is the exact same bus stop. When I came to this market 2 years ago, this is where I got on the bus last time. I specifically remember, and it's like I just happened to be going to this specific bus stop again. Birds be flying low. Oh, I'm so fucking stupid. There was someone else going to get on the bus, and he like stopped when he got on the door, and I was like, what are you doing? I didn't know. And so then I put my foot up to go on the bus, and it's because there were people getting off. He was waiting for them. Like, no shit. Oh, I'm so stupid. I feel so bad. Anyways, look how smart I am. So smart.
This was my walk back from the bus stop. It was only 5 minutes. There's a little gas station and a grocery store there. It's a decent little walk, not too bad. I don't know what this building is, but there's always people there doing something, and I always cross right here instead of at the crosswalk just because it's so much easier. But it's so fun to actually be able to walk through this like Jeju style gate. I love it. I spent $100 at Olive Young and like $20 at a souvenir shop, so let's review.
First off, I also want to say that I got some tteokbokki and it was good, so I got some more to go. A decent amount, a really decent amount. Also, I got a trash bag because the Airbnb that I'm at doesn't give bags for trash. There's one trash bag, and Korea has like multiple different systems in terms of like recycling, normal trash, vinyl, food waste. So this is for food. Okay, starting off not so strong. I got this just because I forgot the one that I have at home. I saw that there were these modeling masks, whatever that means. Just TikTok recommended them and they didn't have the specific ones that were in the video I saw. So I asked the lady which brand she recommends because there were a bunch of different options. So I got Cool Tea Tree and Collagen. I don't know, I've never used these, but we're gonna. And then this is some curl cream because I'm running low on the product that I use, so why not try something? This was something that I saw recommended on TikTok. It's just a moisturizer for if you have like acne or whatever, and I'm like, okay, let's see, let's try. This is another thing that was just recommended to me on TikTok, except the girl, she gave me like, the girl gave me a version of this, and then she was like, wait 1 second, and she came back and she was like, no, let me give you this bigger version. I was like, oh, I really don't know, but like, you know, why not? We're gonna try it. It can't hurt. This is the heavy thing. This is straight up just body wash because the Airbnb has no body wash and I need some. So here we go. It says like dermatologically tested. So whatever that means, maybe it'll be good. I don't know. Maybe it'll just be like any other body wash. And then this is the shampoo. They didn't have any shampoo specifically for curly hair. And it's like, oh, if this super big Olive Young that I went to didn't have curly hair shampoo, I feel like nowhere will. So I just got some. I need shampoo today. I need some for tonight, you know? So this is what we got. And then the last thing are these just pimple patches. They're supposed to work really well overnight. So now for the tourist shop stuff. We got socks. This is a pair for me. This is a pair for my sister. I like them specifically. I really like the stone man. You know, the Durharabang, you know, the stone grandfather figure. And I thought that my sister might too, but I don't know about the size. And I also don't like how this is like orange because then it'll show orange, but whatever, they're cute. They're so cute. Okay, this is silly. But magnets, again, it's nice because it's just straight up oranges and it's just straight up the little, what is it? The harabang, yeah, the dul harabang. I really like them and I like how they are like, you know, compared to some of the other magnets, I think that these are very like cute and classy. And then I got some honey sticks. I don't know, it looked good. Honey sticks are always good, so why not a cute little pick-me-up, you know? And then this is the final thing that I got. I have been seeing this all over Jeju, and I really wanted to get it, but I didn't want to spend quite so much because I only want like the lid of this. Apparently it's some like medicinal wine or something. It's supposed to make men stronger, if you know what I mean. Honestly, if I don't like the alcohol, I might just straight up pour it out before I leave Jeju, just because I only want the cup. Isn't that silly? Isn't that silly? I think this is so cute. I don't know if it can be used as a shot glass. I mean, I guess anything can be used as a shot glass. Anyways, it's just a cute little figurine. It's so funny. I think this is great. And then this is the alcohol. What is it? Buldokju? Ju means alcohol. Bol, I don't fucking know. It's not biol. Biol is star, but that's not what that is. And then dok is like rice cake? I don't know. Anyways, all I want about it is this. It was 10,000 won, which is like $6 or $7 or something like that. And honestly, I would pay that for this, so whatever. I really did not get a lot now that I'm like thinking about it. But I guess the stuff that I did get, like this is big, this is big, this is big, so I got a few big things and I got stuff that I need too, you know? I didn't go crazy. Anyways. So I just opened everything, and while it does suck that things are so big and heavy, the curl cream came with a little mini one, the body wash came with a little mini one, and the like moisturizer came with a little mini one. So that's nice for like when I, you know, leave my suitcase in Korea and go to Japan for a month, you know? Okay, so we just finished the rest of the tteokbokki from last night, and we got a thing of laundry going. It has 22 minutes left, so I'm worried that the convenience store is going to close at midnight. I have about 5 minutes to spare. Actually, probably by the time I walk out of the door, it'll be like just perfect timing of me getting there like right at midnight. So we're gonna go get milk and get this drink that was recommended to me that apparently helps with spicy like food, better than milk. So, kaja. Well, technically, I do have the directions pulled up. I kind of just need to walk until I run into it. Oh shit, I completely forgot my phone was in my hand and my flashlight was on. That was awful. Anyways, I'm walking on the road because there's no cars, there's no one here. and it's just fun. Anyways, I'm straight up just gonna, it's just a straight line to the GS25, so we're just walking straight. Oh shit, there's a car now. Crazy, crazy how things like that work. Damn, I'm too late. They're already closed. I wonder what time they close. Damn, damn, that sucks. That was quite literally the whole point of the outing. Fret not, there is another one 3 minutes away, so we're just gonna continue walking for about 3 minutes, and 6 minutes might be lost, but however, that 6 minutes might get me my milk and that drink that I want to try, so. Okay. It looks like we're quite close. How cute! How cute! Oh, it's open! I just saw someone go in there. Yay! See you for the win. Fuck a bitch named GS25. Slight issue though. I know the name, but I've never bought it, and I don't remember what it looks like. I just know it's called Kolpisse. So I might have to ask for help soon, which I'd prefer not to do, but anyways. Are we gonna get some soju? Maybe. We don't have any. That would be good to have, I think.
The water bottle looking one on the second shelf there is like 2 soju bottles worth. These two are like almost 2 liters worth of soju.
Okay, I have a full bag. I was definitely getting judged quite hard by the cashier. Not because of what I bought, I don't think, just because he asked me if I needed a bag and I said no, and then he watched me struggle. I haven't had anything to drink. This is just really funny. He watched me struggle to get all this in. And then I stuck. I carried 2 of the ramens out because it was 2 + 1, and I carried 2 of them out just by hand. And then when I got outside, I rearranged stuff. He was definitely watching me trying to put all the shit in my bag. Like, what the fuck? Oh, that was pretty good. That was a good giggle. Okay. Anyways, we're gonna shut the fuck up now. Okay, now that I'm at this middle school, I know that I'm like about at the halfway point, and my shoulder be hurting. I got a big ass thing of ice that I probably shouldn't have gotten, but okay, this is nice. Look, finally. They have it says in English, emergency bell.
Okay, I'm blocking out what I said before because it was stupid. That's basically like, you know, they have those on college campuses, like if you're in an emergency, press this bell because it's near a school. But I was going on about saying how I thought, you know, it's similar to like crosswalks. Normally we'll have a button to push, but normally in Korea that button is like you push it if you're blind or something and need assistance. And I was like, oh, there should be translations for all buttons because most foreigners press the button and blah, blah, blah. Anyways, it was stupid.
Why do you write like you're running out of time? I will say, though, that I love this. Actually being able to, like, you know, walk through one of those. Okay, time for the haul. We're gonna unpack. First off, we got milk. I like this more than Seoul Uyu, honestly. And then I got this. It's Harasan Sunhan? Sunhan, I guess, means, like, mild. So this is 16% instead of like 21% soju. And then we got the ramen, of course, 2 + 1, only for this month. So we gotta. Oh my gosh, this I'm very excited for. It is, what is it? Kolpisse. This is what I originally like went there for in the first place. This is supposed to be better than milk in terms of eating spicy food, which is like kind of why I buy the milk. This is what made my bag so heavy. It's a big thing ice. And then we got the classic Harasan soju, which is 21%, and I just got the little version because I wanted to try it, but I didn't want to get like a whole big thing of it. Oh, this is also what made the bag so heavy, is we got a big thing of water because we gotta have some water. That's it. Now we're gonna go back out to go dry my clothes because there's no dryer here. And in terms of like getting clothes not wrinkly and just like instant gratification, I wanna go get my clothes dried real quick. So we're gonna go do that. That's crazy. In the mirror, my hair really doesn't look bad, but on camera, it just looks so, undefined. I guess that's the word. I mean, it's always kind of big, but it looks just so frizzy and fuzzy and it pisses me off. Anyways, we might have plans. So we might have plans to go to the Jeju National Museum with someone. I Anyways, I was kind of wanting to go anyways, but this dude's like thing, his interest is, one of them is museums, and I'm like, have you been? And he hasn't, so who knows, who knows? Anyways, we got the laundry. Kaja. I'm gonna be real with you. This bag is pissing me off. But look, we're at the CU. We only have like a minute or two left to walk. Oh, it's heavy. And there's no good way to carry it. There's no convenient way to lug this thing around. The dryer is very loud. I got a dryer sheet, I think it just said bounce. It was wet. So hopefully it was a dryer sheet. Typically dryer sheets aren't wet, but maybe. Anyways, there's V. I don't know if you can see him. I'm pretty sure that's where it is. It's like a coffee shop. That's right there. Yep. Anyways, just interesting. This is the laundry room. The door was open and it be open. I don't know what's up with that. And there's someone's like bike. But yeah, there's even like a whole thing for shoes. Like that's so cool. And the dryers. And look, see, this is what I got. The pink one, not the blue one. Maybe I should have gotten the blue one. Maybe next time. Okay, things got really scary. I was in there and the lights just turned off, straight up. And I tried to like wave my arms around. Look, I'll go in there again. The lights aren't coming on. Nothing. I tried to turn on the lights with this light switch, but that didn't do anything. And the door's already open, so I don't want to press the push button. But the lights aren't turning on, goddammit, and it's freaking me the fuck out. I don't like this. So extremely unfortunately, the lights were only on for the first 5 minutes I was here. And they never turned back on, no matter how many times I jumped and flailed around. But we're done now. They're dry, but they're not like super, super warm because I didn't want to spend even more money because they're like warm enough. But I have like a 14-minute walk back. So I'm just going to try to go really quick. And as soon as we get back to the place, I'm going to lay all my shit out. Okay, we got the clothes, the non-foldables or non-hang-upables, whatever over there. And then we got the stuff hung up. The only thing I really care about is this not being wrinkled. It is a bit wrinkled though, unfortunately. But maybe gravity will do its work enough.
And here's my little setup. I got some clothes hung up over there. I got this little table out in my computer, my souvenir suitcase, some souvenirs laid out, my jewelry. I got, again, another little souvenir. And I'm just eating the rest of my cake and watching TikTok. And at 4:15 a.m., I was still awake. I was eating the tteokbokki, and I didn't go to bed till, like, the sun came up. But it's okay.